Tell you, Jim Gray is lucky that Chris Eubank Jr. did not uppercut him, asking Senior if he thinks that Junior has finally stepped from out of his shadow or some shit like that. I was like, damn, that was kind of cold and disrespectful. That was, man, just putting in a great performance and you gonna say some shit like that? Man, Jim Gray can say some messed up things, man. That's why James Tony almost went upside his head when he beat Holyfield. But man, James DeGale, the overrated UK Dosser. This guy, man, he needs to retire. He talking about he thinking about retiring. Man, you need to retire, man. I got this guy figured out, man. You hit this guy, you hurt this guy, man, he folds, man. He folds. He is soft, man. He is soft. Yeah, soft is charming, sensitive, ultra gentle tissue. This guy, man, you know, when they were doing the introductions, man, his body looked soft. It looked like, I'm like, man, did you even train? This is your natural look. Like, his body looked soft. He looked like he didn't even work up a sweat before coming out. You know, just didn't look good, man. And I really wasn't thinking about betting this fight, but you know, I figured that Chris Eubank was gonna win because he is the fighter in this fight. He was the one who had more hunger, more desire, more of a dog in him. You know, and I was kind of thinking that he was going to knock the guy out, man. And he rocked the guy, hurt the guy, you know, numerous times in the fight. My scorecard for this fight, I scored this fight 118 to 109 for Chris Eubank. DeGale won the first round, and that was it. The fourth round I had even. I had the eighth round even. DeGale was actually winning that round, and I think at the end of that round, Chris Eubank had a pretty good rally, hurt him kind of bad, so I evened up the round. All right, and the 11th round, that was a 9-9 round. Point was taken from Eubank for the spine buster he pulled out on James DeGale, and you know, Chris Eubank, man, he is lucky, man. He could have blown it big time, man. You know, I know he was frustrated. I knew the guy was diving in on him all night. But, man, you know, losing his cool like that, I'm telling you, if James DeGale was smarter, it would not have been the manly thing to do. It would not have been popular to do. But if James DeGale was smart, you know, what he could have done, it was just stay on the canvas, man. He could have stayed on the canvas, you know, rolled around in pain, grabbed his back, grabbed back his head. You know, he could have made a big issue out of it, man. Imagine if the guy would have carried on to where he didn't continue in the fight. Maybe he could have won by DQ. You know, either DQ or no contest. You know, and Chris Eubank would have blown it, man. He blowing this guy out. Howard Foster scored 114, 112. I don't know what Hal Foster was doing. Was he looking at the ring card girls too hard? You know, the other judge had, I think, 115, 112. You know, I mean, do these guys have a soft spot for James DeGale? Do they have a soft spot for James DeGale's sister? You know, what is it? Because this fight was not close, man. It was not close. First round was feel-out round. Second round, Chris Eubank hurt James DeGale, scored a knockdown, and from that point on, the guy was not the same. For a few rounds after the second round, all James DeGale was doing, it was pissing me off. Oh, I was getting some kind of mad. The only thing he was doing was throwing these single pot shots and immediately would clinch. Throw a shot, clinch. Throw a shot, clinch. That was his game plan after getting hurt and rocked. You know, trying to not get hit, trying to still recover. You know, folding up like a cheap 10, as I said, man. You know, throw, land, clinch. Throw, land, clinch. And I forget what round it was. They showed on the replay. when he dove in and Chris Eubank came up with that head and headbutted him, and then he kind of had to take a step back, and the ref gave him a little second to recover. He stopped diving in after that shit. At least he did for, a good number of rounds till near the end of the fight. Then he played the back foot game a little bit and was, still getting outboxed. This guy needs to retire. I have never seen anything special out of this guy. I haven't seen a whole lot of the guy, but the fights that I have seen, I have not seen what was special about the guy, why the guy was hyped up like he was. He won an Olympic gold medal. He became a world champion. When Truex took the fight to him, what happened? He folded up. He was not a fighter. He folded. And tonight, same thing happened. He got hit. He got rocked. Fight was taken to him. The guy folded up, man. So, he needs to get out. He needs to retire, man. Like he was thinking about doing. If he thinks about continuing, I would bet against him. So, I really think that's it, guys. I think I covered everything, but it was a dominant win by Chris Eubank. He just almost messed up big time with that spine buster, man. He almost ruined it for himself. But I think that's it. You guys can let me know what you think. If I miss anything, I will leave a comment in the comment section. And you guys will let me know what you thought about the fight. And I will check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.